All right, so folks, who do I have here with me? We'll start with you.
Shane and Sue.
Shane and Sue. Man, first of all, I gotta say, nice to meet you guys. Secondly, I gotta know your age and what's your current living situation.
57. Right now, my dad went to the old timers place. Got in a car accident with the old timers, trying to put him in a nursing home without us knowing it. And I don't know, it seems like they're trying to take the property from my mom and dad. It kind of sucks. Been there like 50 years. Just kind of stressing out.
That's awful. What about you, ma'am?
I'm Susan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 71.
71.
And I'm living here for about 14 years with Shane and his father.
You've been here 14 years with him?
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time to be with somebody. Are you guys a couple or together? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Man, that's
Been
awesome.
22 years.
We drive each other nuts, but...
Hey, that's awesome. That's how you know it works, dude. That's awesome. For someone to say that they've been with someone for that long, you know, it's a testament to your guys' relationship, and you guys should really, that should be celebrated, you know, at the very least. That's awesome. So you brought up they're taking or trying to take your guys' property here on an account of your father getting in an accident, right?
Yeah, because he was trying to get like assisted living, you know, and wanted
Yes.
the choice after 5 years if you want to go nurse home or not, so they jumped the gun on him.
Yeah.
He wasn't too happy with that, took off, and I guess he was chasing someone down. Same person who had problems before, Cynthia.
Really confusing.
Yeah, it's just the same thing repeats itself over and over with Cynthia. It's just, it gets old.
She pretended to be on our side, you know.
Yeah, that's awful.
Found out I was chasing her down when he got hit.
But we didn't know this.
Yeah, but how? And so, what's going on? Are they trying to take this place from you? I'm gonna showcase this place right here, just a little bit. I've never seen anything like it. I've never ever seen, you know, like a situation like this. I always used to think that this place right here was nothing but, tow trucks. I know all city towing and just businesses. I never knew that there were homes back here.
Yeah, my dad had business, precision grindings, tractor drill bits. Did pretty well. We had a double wide shoulder, kind of caught on fire.
Just on and off, bad stuff happening, huh?
Just a lot of stuff. Then he had a little mechanic shop for a while. I don't know.
So he just kept on trying to change, businesses to whatever worked until this happened now. So would you say you guys were one of the first families in this whole area? And at one time, was this all yours? Like this whole lot yours?
Actually, his mother and father.
Mother and father.
Yes.
Well, that's what I mean. Now it's his, right?
Well, basically.
Could be, but they're trying to say, he needs to be in a nurse home, so, I'll take 3 bank accounts, 2 properties where you just take care of them for like a year or something. They have the right to pull the plug or something. I don't like that.
Well,
yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, it's not even funny. They live in family now.
Is that he was in a car accident.
Yeah.
And he was quite angry with a lady that subjected him to believing that she was going to help him find a nice place and all this and that. But that little crooks that were so desperate in convincing people, older folks, that they were incompetent, and the possibility it would be better off if they wrote up all their money and their property, everything they owned to these people.
That's awful.
But at the same time, they were doing everything they could to separate not only our relationship, but our relationship with his father.
I think they're taking advantage because they know I've been social ed. I have a hard time reading, spelling. They think they could just walk over people real easy.
Yeah, but I don't understand. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, okay? Not. I don't mean none of this in any mean or negative way. So people would say, Well, are they trying to take your guys' lot here,
Yes.
or what you guys have left of your lot because of bills, or because you guys owe on back payment or something like that?
No.
Is that the case?
I just paid the property tax. I'm up with that.
No, we
So that's not it?
Yeah, up north between my two parents, paying property tax there. I told them I'd take my part here. I'm not sure what my mom's. I'm not quite sure if she's going to have a day with. Get a hold of her.
The thing is that they just somehow this AS it's like CPS but for adults.
Yeah.
And so we got in this car accident and we were not informed. We were wondering, we were worried. We let the police know. We were trying to find him one way or another.
Yeah, they said it was in county for 2 months.
And they said that. But anyways, we also meet these people that come about and they're into saying that, well, they just didn't tell us, okay? And,
Yeah, so basically,
and so he was taken,
yeah.
and we still don't know any information, And so this whole time, it's like well over a year and a half, like a year, well over a year. And they've had him, we have no idea where he's been. So finally they come around with supposed court orders, papers, saying that they didn't even put our correct names. They said
John Doe Scott.
John Doe Scott.
John Doe. So they didn't even use his real name.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's supposed to be my name on there to try to serve, but
And
they
my
came
name
over.
is Miss John Doe Scott. John Doe.
Wow.
I mean, they didn't have our names. They didn't have his signature.
No, it's not that, because he had one agreement, they didn't want to go through it, he decided not to do it. The second one, he decided they didn't want to go through it, so they jumped the gun, went and threw him in the nursing home. He got mad because we had a sheriff here, never trying to figure out what these 3 court papers were all saying something different. And the sheriff's here, he's like, you ain't got a court date here. And so people come in, like it's a private corporate, trying to say, oh, you're going to nurse home. I don't know, I didn't see the paper, but I signed it, they handed it to him, he was mad, he's like, this is not the agreement I wanted. He took off, went chase down city.
Okay, so how old is your father?
He's
42.
84.
Yeah.
So he's 84.
Yeah.
And is he still ambulatory, and can he still function on his own?
Yeah, he gets to the point, he gets so underneath that, he's too smart for his own good in a sense.
He's too smart for his own good, you say?
He's very, very funny. He's intelligent. He has great stories, and so much that he doesn't.
I know anybody touches his bank account or property, he goes to ape shit, period.
Okay, so this is somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yes.
And who is very articulate and still mentally sound, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And so right now, I would imagine that wherever he is, do you guys know where he is?
No.
I went to court, she told me like 2 different names. My phone died right in the middle of the session.
It was the court.
But court's tomorrow, so I'll be able to find out exactly where he's at.
That's great. And then,
By the way, they gave us a 5-day notice originally,
yeah.
and that's shocking. That's
That's
that the paper they served was supposed to go to my dad and not to me. I signed for it, so they're trying to say I'm a John Doe, like he's trying to pick my dad or something. I don't know.
The second round, I was here alone, and they said that we had 5 days, and I just said.
So essentially, there's your father, a man who's in a nursing home, who is completely aware of his surroundings, knows what he's doing. Cognitive, ambulatory means he can just walk, right?
Right now, I'm not sure because
He was an accident.
But when I last saw him, he was confident. That's not what he wanted to do. I know that for a fact.
When you last saw him, was he ambulatory? Could he walk?
Yes.
Well, he could walk. He had bought a brand new wheelchair, $4,000. Brand new. He loved the thing.
He moved quickly.
Yeah, he moved quickly. He loved that thing.
Okay, so he's definitely mentally sound. So it would be safe to say that right now there's someone in a nursing home who does not want to be there. They want to be home, and they're holding him essentially against his will, right?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see him yet. They don't really let me know where he's at. Truthfully,
he had signed at one point, believing that these people were just going to give him an apartment, this sort of thing. And
yeah, help him out.
But anyway, so he signed a paper, that.
He said that's not the original agreement.
Well, anyways, I got word of this, and knew that he shouldn't go with these people. That absolutely he shouldn't leave the yard. Right?
Wow.
But this other gal that he was having a problem with years back.
Yeah, she was calling an off-duty cop and stuff, come over to act like we're trying to keep him like engaged. He didn't want to be bothered at the time.
Yeah.
The thing is, here's where it is. That he was sorry to have signed that paper.
Yeah.
And that he made a major mistake because he didn't want them telling him what to do with it. He couldn't have friends or his family, visit him whenever he liked it.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's the fact that they were so hush about it, and then they started coming up with hearsay,
Yeah, they were showing he's going to get a
this
permit,
lady-
something a little
Yeah.
kosher, and
This lady,
just straight to a nurse. And that's not what he wanted.
Man, that's
he was
awful.
So sorry. He was frightened. He says, "I just want my money."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not funny.
This is unfortunate, guys.
This is keeping the permit, enough money he makes off this is worth keeping. So I don't know why.
Oh, so because of the sign
Yeah, we got a
here.
lease, permit and everything. It's a sign, you get some good income through the sign more than anything.
Even then,
Yeah.
he's very humble.
So-
he's very, very humble about what he receives and what he.
He does have people that care for him, that's for sure. And it's really they would contact somebody. He wasn't for it, but
That's awesome. So,
in the hospital.
because of the billboard, he does receive money every month or whatever
And
the
plus
case.
his,
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
he made an invention. What was that again? That went out in there.
I used to work
He was
with
a millionaire at
McDonald
21
Douglas.
for coming up with an invention.
He made the McDonald doubles, you said?
I mean, to help get famous, he kind of he was a drafter. Just
Yeah.
Free draft by hand.
Wow, that's neat, man. See, you never know who you're talking to, man, until you start having a conversation with them. So, would you say that this place here is, would you say I'm not going to say a shelter for people that are displaced, but would you say it's a place that people who are displaced could come if, someone's trying to hurt them or harm them with things like
Well,
that?
Steve-
It's not
or
the place.
get-
It's our hearts. It's our
Yeah, if they're injured or hurt, to spend a night or
we
something,
care.
we don't have a problem.
So
helping out.
basically, you guys help the community.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much.
I've heard about it a lot. That's why I had to come here and get this interview,
We
man.
do have a couple people try to take advantage, trying to sneak in, hide out. That's
So many people
then I
come
got
from-
it.
Then you got to, of course, do what you
Yeah.
have to do, but
Everyone has a unique story in their life. That about
yeah,
and they come from different parts of the world or the states, but they all have a unique life and
Majority of them help us out
life.
more too.
And people, they're not so much homeless as much as they're
Hurting.
situations that problems are problematic, and people they address their problems differently.
yes,
heard
ma'am,
once that-
I agree.
I heard once that problems were adopted,
Yeah,
and that kind of struck me as, how about that?
that's very true. I feel that I think you guys are a beacon of love and stuff here. I have heard that, I heard earlier that you let the young lady come in here just when she gets in arguments with, I don't want to say who,
Yeah,
just
mom.
whenever, people argue with their
steam.
family members. They want, they come here to blow off steam, or whether they need just to relax, or whether, they've been weathered from being outside in the free world out here. They've been beat down over and over and over. They come here to get a night or two off, man. I think
want
that you
this.
guys are angels, and I think that it should be reciprocated along your lines. Finally, people like you are hard to find, man, and it's not easy to always let people that you don't really know in your area with your wife or the person that you love the most, and the fact that you guys do it and you do it with a smile on your face is pretty amazing to me.
I'm so sorry, excuse me, yes.
Now, what did you say?
No, I was just saying that so many, for the most part, you help, give them a helping hand,
Yes.
and they're so quick at wanting to give you back,
Yeah.
reward them. They always have something, a gift or something
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. True.
I would never say no or turn it away, 'cause
Well, That's
but anyways,
awesome.
they're lovely people. They really, really are, and they miss their families. They miss their kids.
Yes.
You know, they have some regrets, but they come together to survive. And it's amazing how there's a shows that show survival,
Yeah.
this sort of thing, and what they go through. They are pretty strong and healthy, you know, and so on. And this is by choice.
Yeah.
And they find out
I
how
agree.
wonderful they are about what they go through. It's like amazing. Well, these people, this is not where a helicopter can come and pick them up and take
I
them anywhere.
agree.
This is real, and they really do need.
Help.
This is what help is to understand and give them a break, a space, so that they can not be worried about being followed by the police, you know, in some spot that is already cornered off. It's like in Black Republic.
Yes.
And there's nowhere for them to go.
Nowhere. Have you guys heard about the new urban encampment rule in law now in Tempe?
Yeah.
And it is
Have you heard about it?
Yes.
Somewhat about it.
It's awful, man. So just for having a blanket, they're sometimes they're citations. They're giving guys citations. After that, they're taking them to jail, man. And how do you feel about that? And what do you think needs to change about that?
I think it's bullshit, and
Well,
educate people more and quit doing brain surgery in school.
you know, through our history, you know, there's been where attacks have been made on cultural,
Yep.
situations, like the Jews or the Italians or the Irish or the blacks, the whites. I mean, just everyone. But this situation is they're all colors. I mean, they're
It's
all different people.
multi-generational.
and they're having a tough job with the economic situation as far as like our
Yeah.
inflation. And prior to that, things are it's like highway robbery. It's
It
way
is.
beyond their means. Anyone's for the most part. But even people that are wealthy,
Yep.
you know, they have a situation where they never really get to know men and women that aren't as wealthy, but they're good people, they're real. And we're all equal in that, you know,
At the
as
end
far
of
as
the
our
day.
families and love. And but to separate a whole nother group of people from all these people is some kind of like a tyrant could only
It is.
dream
It's
of
a
something
tyrant
like that.
move. It's sad to say the least.
And another thing is that there have been thieves throughout time,
Oh,
thieves
yeah.
of every background, but there's thieves that are rich and they still and they're poor, but they really aren't into stealing like per se like your not normal criminal.
Yeah, not still in a candy bar. Yeah.
But they really are hungry and they don't have refrigeration or they don't have means without them having to grab quickly their means, food, before somebody else comes.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you.
It just is so sad.
It is so sad. I mean, and I'm sure you guys help people with food here. I see that burner on over there. That's that what is that? A hot cooker over there you got over
It's a
there?
little barbecue.
Little barbecue, man. I see that it's hot, and the community, if they don't want to thank you, someone like me, I definitely want to just thank you guys for what you guys do. You guys are amazing. It's so sad that they're trying to take your property from your mother and your father, and most definitely from you guys. It's yours now. It's your turn to lead spearhead this, and it's a sad thing that when they're trying to take something that don't belong to them.
About my dad, he's taking make sure he's all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the first thing first. Worry about your dad. But I mean, secondly, they're actually trying to rob him, like of something that's not theirs.
Worked hard for it,
Worked hard, bought, paid off, and
He's in his
everything.
80s, okay? And to sit there and take all his money, like they're capable of taking care of this man that they do not know, and take away from his family, and they're real sneaky about it and real covert.
Yeah, real covert. That's the word.
The thing is, because that's the way they really are.
Yep.
They miss points. They overlook. There's always a mistake or two.
Yeah.
Even his signature doesn't. I know his signature. and it doesn't look like it.
Oh, so they signed, they did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Then he void it, put stop to it, and they start off something else. It doesn't work out. It's just, I don't know.
It's just the hill just keeps going, huh?
It's just stressed out when you try to do something better than we want to do.
Yeah.
People trying to take advantage of it.
Well, like I told you guys, I wasn't going to keep you long. I just wanted to let you guys know, man, you guys are a beacon of light. A lot of people here that I've talked to said you guys are great people and that you guys let people come here in time of need. You guys are a little bit of light at the end of that dark tunnel that people don't naturally or usually get to get when they're out here in these hard, tough, cold streets at night. And I want to thank you for it along with a lot of other people. And I just, I want to let you guys know, man, I hope that you get your just due. I know it's easier said than done, and it's going to be a fight for you, my man. But, that's what you're here to do. Fight for your dad. Don't let his name or your legacy go down in vain, right? And that's what you got to do, man. I'm so happy I met you guys. I've been hearing about you guys for a long time, and I just want to thank you guys for what you do. And last but not least, I got one last question for the both of you. I ask everybody, where do you see your guys' self in the next 5 years from now, if you can think that far out? And that's it.
It's easy for me to speak on.
Hopefully get rid of a headache would be helpful.
Well, what'd you say?
Get rid of a headache. Been having migraines since back in school.
Man, and what about you, young lady?
I foresee the second coming of Christ.
Second coming of Christ.
Well, this is what, as it's termed. I believe he's been here more than once or twice or a few times. But it's a real coming together of the light.
Yep.
All of God. And I see that this world is going to make it. We're going to come together more and more and more. And it only takes one person to agree, with this concept of it's going to be all right. But if you're the only one that thinks that way, you win.
You win.
That takes precedence over anyone else's thinking or wishing.
I agree, yeah.
It just takes one to believe that.
And there it is there. I want to thank you guys so much, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you, sir. You guys have a beautiful rest of your night, and I'm going to showcase your guys' place one more time here. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, they're in the middle of packing it up, so yeah, they're trying to mess with these guys here, and here they are helping the whole community over here, man. That's awful.
Yeah, I collect a lot of stuff working at the scrapyard, Tennessee.
Yep, and there it is there.